From Minnesota's most watched station, this is WCCO 4 News, live at the Minnesota State Fair.
Oh, yeah. How great is it? The first day at the Minnesota State Fair. What an awesome-looking crowd out here watching the noon show at the WCCO booth. We're so glad to have everybody out here. This is fantastic. Packed house.
Yeah, how about this?
I'm Jason DeRusha, filling in for Allie today.
I'm Matt Brickman. I'm usually here.
You are usually here.
Thanks for coming out here. First day of the Great Minnesota Get-Together. First live show here from the WCCO booth. And we are pumped because we've got 2 weeks ahead of us.
Absolutely. And these guys are ready, too. They're here. Some of these people were here right when the gates opened. We got 12 days of Minnesota State Fair, food, fun, all the good times. Of course, our cameras were there when the gates opened this morning. I want to show you the scene. It was beautiful as always, right? The sunrise, the twilight. Yeah. So many people pouring in for that. You get a little bragging rights when you're the first guest in the door, don't you? Look at that iconic shot there from Snelling. But before the gates opened, the fair needed a new princess, Princess Kay of the Milky Way. And isn't this a great moment? Emily Annexted from Nicollet County, 64th Princess Kay of the fairgrounds. What a great tradition as she was crowned last night for the next year. She's 19 years old. She's a U of M student. She's from St. Peter, dairy family. She will be the Minnesota Dairy Industry Goodwill Ambassador. And early this morning, our Mary McGuire got to chat with her. Mary, it is great to have you here, and what a fun tradition starting the first day at the fair.
So much fun to be here. I got to chat with Princess Kay this morning, actually. She said that she's been to the fair ever since she was born. She's been every single year. And, of course, the first day of the Minnesota State Fair is full of traditions, but that means a little something different for everyone. Opening day at the fair started dark and early for Brian Motias, who has been first in line on the first day for 3 years straight.
If you're tired, you grab a seat in the shade and just watch the fair walk by you.
He's not even originally from Minnesota, but has adopted the tradition, just like a native.
A lot of different things to do. You watch a small Minnesota town become a teeming metropolis. It's like a Midwest Brigadoon. 12 days of peace, love, and cheese curds.
With the fair underway, it was time for another tradition.
I just think it's fascinating to watch them carve that and just see her.
Taking a 90-pound block of butter and carving it into Princess Kay of the Milky Way. There's no rules at the fair, a place where pork chops are acceptable at any time of the day. Pork chop at 9:30 in the morning.
It's perfect. It's a breakfast food.
And in a world where violence has dominated recent headlines, the fair represents something simple and comforting to many Minnesotans. A place to relax, laugh, and eat ice cream for breakfast.
There's always a lot of politics happening at the fair, but my favorite part is just seeing people from every part of the state come together and actually sort of put politics aside for a little bit and enjoy some great food and see friends and bring their family.
Now, just in case you were wondering, Brian got to the fair at 1:24 this morning. Compared to last year, he got there on Wednesday night. So, Jason, he was actually kind of slacking this year, but he was still the first one.
Lazy. He still got it done, though.
He did.
Here's the thing: if you want something bad enough, you got to show people. You got to want it.
Like anything in life, really.
That's right.
You want to be the first at the fair.
He wanted it.
The oil's fresh. Cheese curds are tasty.
It's special. You are the first one in.
It's clean. I talked to folks who said, we want to come on the first day because it's clean.
I agree. There's a real advantage to that. Mary, thank you. Great to have you out here.